Very good evening, folks. I said I'd pop on for about half an hour before I head out. So I hope everyone's doing good going into this weekend. As Celtic are about to kick off the title defence at home to Kilmarnock on Sunday. Exciting times. I'll be honest with you, all week I haven't been excited. I just think seeing that press conference today, seeing Paolo Bernardo being confirmed last night, we're starting to go in the right direction. It's about time. 4 weeks to go until the transfer window closes as well. So there will be outgoings. There will be hopefully incomings as well. And we're going to talk about the starting lineup for Flag Day, the man who's going to reveal the flag as well, and about this coming season as well. Interesting times. Let us know if you can hear me as well, if the audio is okay. And we also going to talk about the leaked picture as well of a special edition jersey coming from Footy Headlines as well. So I hope you can tune in. Do subscribe to the channel. Let us know how you are feeling going into the Kilmarnock game. It looks like we're playing our next 5 fixtures are all going to be Sunday games. Sunday games. So obviously Kilmarnock were playing last night over in Belgium in the Europa playoff conference, Europa League. How's it going? Hope you're well. Straight away talking about getting a left back. There's been no talks about there's no talks about a centre back volume. Get the volume up. Let me see. Should be okay. Should be on full whack. Let me see. That should be a bit better now, is it? Should be a bit better now. Let me know. Let me know if that's a bit better. If you can hear me a bit better now. But yeah, I'm just going to talk about left backs while I'm here. This was tweeted earlier on from Anthony Joseph that QPR and Celtic are looking at getting on back in. I like on back. Even when we were linked to him back in January, I was a fan of getting them in the door. And obviously, he went back to Liverpool, and then they played him against West Brom, and then he went back to Dundee because you're not allowed to play for 3 clubs in one season. Just the way the rules work with UEFA. So yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's much better. Happy. How's it going, Dom? I hope you're well. Hell, Snitch. Hope you're well, folks. I haven't been really on. I got a tooth taken out last week, and I'm still feeling the effects of it. So faces are still a bit numb. My ears killing me over it. So how much? 5 to 7 million. I wouldn't say we'll be paid 5 to 7 million for Owen Beck. He's only played 1 game for Liverpool. I'd say we could get him for about 3.5 million. His transfer market value is 1.25 million. Show you now. There it is there on the right hand side. I don't think we'll be paying 5 to 7 million unless we're looking at Adamida. It could be between 5 to 7 million. I wouldn't pay more than 6 million for Adamida. I'd be pushing it most. That's the most I'd be pushing for it, regards to Adamida. We've been linked with this guy as well, the Belgium left winger from Royal Antwerp, Alec Wisha. It looks like the talks are stalled with this deal. They're looking for about 9 million for this guy because he's 23 years of age. There's no way we're going to break the bank for a left winger. Celtic are struggling to break the bank to even get Paolo Bernardo in. They had to literally hustle down from 6 million, getting down to 3.5 million. Turned 18 in June, so I'm getting a tattoo soon. Oh, very nice. Very nice. You know. Good question. Are you encouraged by what Brendan had to say on the recruitment? As you said earlier on, you know, he could have had loads of players in the door, but it's getting the right players that fit the profile. And at the end of the day, it's not that simple when it comes to transfers. It's about international clearance, the wages, the contract, their personal circumstances as well. I'm confident that we will get 2 or 3 players in before the end of the window. I'm confident we'll get a left back in. I'm confident we'll get a striker in as well. See, the only reason that Liverpool will try want more is because they know that EFL clubs are interested in Owen Beck, and also Celtic are interested because it's a Champions League team as well. Keith, you go on Sunday. Me, you, and Paul should get a point sometime. I'm actually not going on Sunday. I'm back in Dublin this Sunday. The next game I'm planning to go to is Aberdeen in October and Dundee as well. Trying to get a ticket for the derby. It's been a nightmare so far. So I'm here for the derby weekend. But I'm actually going to be leaving in about 20 minutes for the airport. So I said I'll pop on because in case I don't get on tomorrow night for the preview for the game. So it's going to do screen sharing this. Go through the fixtures witches as well. Let's see. I'm not worried about Kyogo. I'm not concerned about Kyogo. Change of agent, same agency as Ange. Not worried about it. Maybe obviously there was being talks from Ura Red Diamonds that they were interested in him. I'm not worried about Kyogo leaving Celtic this season. I think he looks fresh. He looks like he's up for it, and hopefully we can get the Kyogo of 30 goals this season. Fingers crossed. And keeping my powder dry for 4 weeks tonight. Big derby game, you know. We have to think of all the games that we have. We've Hibs twice in August. We have St. Mirren. We have Kilmarnock as well. So let's screen share this. So there's our opening game on Sunday. Half 4 kickoff. Sky Sports. Then the following week we are away at Easter Road. More likely that be on Sky Sports as well. I think it is on Sky Sports. And then the following week will be on Premier Sports, which will be Hibs at Celtic Park. And then the following week it will be Hibs at St. Mirren away in Paisley. And then there's another Sunday game. So it's 5 Sunday games in a row, folks. So we'll be on the telly for the 5 games. Then Hearts at Celtic Park, that'll be on Celtic TV. Then we'll be back on probably Sky Sports for that one. St. Johnstone away. So I'm going to try to go to this game here. And then I'm going to try to go to this game here as well. Dundee and Aberdeen. They're the 2 games I'm going to try to go to. Obviously, I'm not a season ticket holder, so trying to get these games under the belt is a bit of a nightmare at times. Look, I don't really care which games are on Saturday and Sunday. Once we get to see Celtic, that's the most important thing in my eyes. Regardless, once they're on and they're playing competitive football again, that's the most important thing. Let me see. Window closed for 4 weeks tonight, Keith. That's what I meant. Oh, apologies. I think we'll get let back in the next week. I think, this Adamita thing should be just done and dusted. It's a joke that's gone this far. It's actually worse than the Paolo Bernardo saga. They're going to sell the Hustle down from 6 million down. But if the player's not happy at that club, I know he's 4 years left in his contract, hand in the transfer fair request. Hand it in. He's unhappy at the club. My mate was saying to me tonight, would you not take him back on another loan? I said, what? Let's get him by full straight, I don't know. I honestly don't know. There's obviously talks of Hellas Verona as well in Serie A are interested in him as well. Hellas Verona want them. So there is interest from Italy as well for Adamida. See what happens. I made it clear how many times that we should be more serious. Do you think Brendan will feel let down with the recruitment so far? We don't even have a head of scouting. More likely, Michael Nicholson's doing all the hard graft. I wouldn't say he's let down. It's about, as I said this time last year, it's about not getting quantity and it's about getting quality in. If we can get 1 or 2 players that can come in and boost the squad, at the end of the day, we haven't strengthened in the outfield positions from last season. Paulo's just coming in again, playing the same position. It's good to see Alding Home get a run in pre-season. Good to see Bosun Nahal get a run. Kwan will probably go on loan. We have Tomoki as well in there. The midfield is a bit clustered at the moment. Rio Tate was obviously linked with a move to Leicester last week, but you're gonna get that. You're gonna get that transfer talk. We're being linked with Shea as well off Southampton. Shea Charles. That's not going to happen. Russell Martin came out and said it 3 days ago that they're not going to offload him unless they get another player in. What about centre back? There's been no talks of centre back. I know Scott McKenna is looking for a club at the moment. He's a free agent since he left Nottingham Forest. I'd take McKenna. I'd take him as a backup option. I'd rather take McKenna when we know that it'll actually come on and then Welch. I think Welch is too injury prone. I'd take McKenna over Welch all day. Norwich are listening now because he's unhappy. Norwich are just milking the price because that a Champions League team are in. Is he going to Bull? Which Bull? Oh, Hull. Sorry. That's not a bad move for him. You know, they were unfortunate not to get into the playoffs. Decent team haul, you know. Las Palmas there, that'd be a good move for him as well. They're in the La Liga, aren't they? Let's see. Let's see. Las Palmas. Yeah, they're in Division 1. Not in Division 1, not in La Liga. Apologies, they're in La Liga. Not a bad side. Not a bad side at all. They should have got promoted 2 or 3 seasons ago, didn't they? Look at Starfell's trying to get a move out of Celtic Vigo. So there's 22 people tuning in tonight. Wasn't expecting big numbers because it's quite late. And if you can subscribe to the channel, it'd be appreciated as well. Really appreciate the new subscribers over the last 30 days as well. We've gone up like nearly 125 subscribers. So I'm very grateful for that, folks. Very grateful for people buying the membership for 99 pence as well. Just very grateful that you are watching the videos, which is the most important thing. What's happening, Keep We Eat It? Nothing. It's been very quiet since the other night. The last paper to report on it, which I don't believe all the time, will be the Sun, boycott the Sun. They said that he's forcing a move. He's trying to force a move out of Norwich. He's still in the Celtic WhatsApp group, so we'll see what happens with Adam Ida. Once I hear a little bit more, I'll be happy. Heard the rumours that Atalanta are coming back in with a approved offer for 23 million. No, 25 plus. I wouldn't take 23 million. Wouldn't take 23 million for Matt O'Reilly. I think we could go for 25 million plus add-ons for the 30 million. Rejected again. You know, there's talks of they've let one of their key midfielders go to Juventus over the last couple of days. I know Fabrizio Romero was talking about that 2 days ago. If Celtic don't get Ida, can't see it through. I'd get McKenna in and Morosky in with a left back, and at least I think, you know, Morosky would be a good shout. I've said this a couple of times on the channel. You know, Espanyol went in for a bid of 3 million and they got knocked back. According Aberdeen are looking for 6 million for Morosky. They're not going to get 6 million. Norwich and St. Pauli tomorrow. I know. I'm not, to be honest with you, I'm probably I don't really buy into German teams. If I had a German team, it'd be Borussia Dortmund. I know there's a connection there with St. Pauli in Hamburg, but I just don't like that color. I don't like that jerseys. I don't like that brown. Just nah. Don't like it. I know there's a good history behind St. Pauli and all that, but it's not into German football, to be honest. Not into it at all. Do you agree that Palmer has to be big this season? 100%. You know, obviously scored in pre-season, done well. He needs to raise the level. I think the problem with Lewis Palmer is he loves the attention, loves the social media attention, loves his little fan base from Honduras. He just needs to put it where it is. You know, do the talking on the pitch, scoring goals. Look, we've seen the potential Lewis Palmer, you know, from that Motherwell game when he scored and then went on to score some cracking goals. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with Lewis Palmer. I'm predicting 12 goals for Lewis Palmer this season. I'm predicting Kyogo 28 goals this season. If we keep Matt O'Reilly for a full season, which would be hard, I'm predicting Matt O'Reilly to score 15 goals and 20 assists. That's my prediction on him. Maybe the board will get rocking from the fans. No, I don't think so. Dom, like there's 4 weeks to go. It's not like we're a week left in the transfer window. I think we would be all right. You know, like I know my tone is going to change over the last couple of days, and I've been very impatient, and I've had a few moans on social media about the lack of spending. But look, Bernardo's in the door. In some Celtic guys, that's not a step forward because it's basically just the same as last season. We've got Sinsalo in, we've got Casper in. You know, we do need to get a centre back, as people are saying on the channel tonight. We do need to get a left back. If we get Owen Beck in the door, if Liverpool are looking for more money, let's pay the 5 million for Owen Beck. He's 21 years of age. He's a lot of potential. He knows Scottish football. Played 25 games for Dundee, so why not? Why not? How's it going, Jerry? Hope you're well. You're correct in as much as we need quantity. That's it. Like, how many players did we bring in last season and they didn't work out for us? Like, I'd like to see us send Yang on loan in the league. Send Kwan on loan. Even maybe send Kwan back to St. Mirren for half a season. I just think there's I wouldn't say that those are just not up to the level. They're just not at the quality of Celtic. Mikey Johnson, I done a post on him yesterday. I done a poll on him yesterday, and 68% of fans said sell him. 68% of fans. I hate these fans. Once you see him scoring, they see a bit of potential. Like, keep him. Folks, you just can't do it at Celtic Park. You just can't do it for Celtic. You can do it for West Brom. You can do it in Portugal, but you can't do it for Celtic, folks. Mikey Johnson is sailed. It's done. Just get rid of him, And I wish him the best. I'd like to see him go and take regularly week in and week out and score goals and do well, because it means that you can go into the Irish fold and have confidence as well. Let me see. Keith, if we can't get anyone, that's the thing. The problem is, right? The problem is with Kyogo. He needs to score. He needs to hit the ground running this weekend. I know, obviously, scoring against Chelsea and stuff, but he needs to score this weekend to build his confidence. I'm afraid Kyogo is going to get injured this month. I'm bleeding terrified thinking about it, to be honest with you. 2 seconds, folks. Just want to check my phone. Just want to check the status on my fly. Just 2 seconds. Keep the comments going. What's boring? I'll be leaving in a couple of minutes. About time. I'm not going to be... let me see. But hopefully he hits 25 to 30 goals. Fingers crossed. We need to keep it ready for Kyogo's chemistry as well. Brendan has told the board exactly what he wants to strengthen. There's no excuse. I'm not being realistic about the Champions League, to be honest with you. I'm not even thinking about the Champions League predictions until the end of this window. He's came out and said that we need that player, that bit of quality in the Champions League. And we have been looking at players that have Champions League experience. Michel Ange Blagojevich. There's talks of him coming from Royal Antwerp, but the deal stalled on that as well. Sasha Travaderi, he tweeted on it. This guy here, he was the guy that broke the news about going to Genk. But we'll see what happens. But you know what? It's good for Mr. Jim Craig. He's obviously going to be doing the flag for Flag Day, the Champions flag, delighted from the man himself, one of the Lisbon Lions. He's doing quite well. Fair play. This is the picture I've done for Flag Day. I know this is another background's old, 21 to 22 season. I'm going to give you me starting lineup for Sunday as well, just in case I don't get on tomorrow. We'll see what happens. I probably won't get a live podcast in tomorrow, folks. If I do get a live podcast, it'll be probably me walking down the street, walking in the Ballymun darkness at 11 o'clock in the night. You don't want to be seeing that now. This is me starting lineup for Sunday. So this is what I'm going for, because Maeda is a touch and go. Obviously, he still has he picked up a bruise on his knee, clash of knees against Chelsea. Nicholas Kuhn's available, but I'd probably go with James Forrest. To be honest, James Forrest is looking sharp. So is Kuhn. Kuhn came up with lovely goals against Man City, but obviously missing out in the last game against Chelsea. I'll go with Jamesy Forrest. So Kasper Schmeichel for his competitive day. Paradise. He's played actually at Paradise for Falkirk and Man City. Anthony Ralston right back. I know AJ played in the Copa America and didn't play pre-season, but I say Ralston will put Ralston in there and then eventually give minutes to AJ. Greg Taylor left back in his final year. Liam Scales with Carter Vickers. Carter Vickers got a bit of fitness under his belt against Chelsea. Callum McGregor in the position with Rio Atate, Matt O'Reilly. Good to see that we still have Matt at the club. We're in a great position with regards to Matt O'Reilly and his contract. Lewis Palm on the left, Jamesy on the right, and Kyogo up front. And there's no one else we can play in front, bar Maeda. So that's my team for the weekend. Forest does have pace. Forest was fantastic. Forest was actually quite fast against Chelsea last weekend. As I said, just the lacking the fitness over the last week. We'll see what happens. If Kun starts ahead of Forest, no moaning there. Kun has the potential to have a really good season. Obviously, the first 6 months it took him a while to settle in, but you seen it towards the end of the season. He started to play a vital part, like most of the squad did. I think Kasper's going to be a massive signing for us. I think already he seems like a massive signing. The way he speaks volumes about Brendan, about coming to the club, keeping an eye on Celtic when Joe was there. He's always had this affiliation with Celtic. He was saying even now he had a clean sheet against Celtic for Falkirk, saved a penalty against Celtic in his early days in his career. Anything on Greg Taylor's contract? Brendan Rodgers was asked last week about it. They said that they're trying to work in the background. Hopefully, you'll get him to stay. So we'll see what happens. 1 year left. We need to be getting another left back in. See what happens there. What gets me, Keith, as well, is if this board should be giving Brendan the cash for the signs. I know. They're not going to bury that mob and govern because the problem is with the board love the whole thought of this old firm label. That's how they look at it as a money perspective. Playing 4 or 5 games a season against them, it's more money for Celtic. Beating them, having that rivalry there as well. It's a joke. I would love to bury them. They were in court yesterday for the Hummel stuff, 9.5 million. Hummel are pushing to get out of them. So we'll see what happens. When does Taylor's contract expire? At the end of the season, this coming season. Chelsea were 2 weeks behind us in pre-season. No wonder Forest look quick. Come on. He had a good performance. Don't be putting Forest down. Come on. He's been an absolute legend of a player. Played well. What about DC United? They're halfway through a season. Scored against them. Thinking in that perspective. I'm going to be jumping off now in a second, folks. As I said, we're going to get ready for the airport, so just give me 2 seconds now. Before we get on Sunday. Let me see. Has anyone bought the new yellow jersey yet? Have they? Has anyone bought the new yellow jersey? Bernardo. Either early next week, centre back. But you're expecting a lot. 4 weeks till the transfer window closes. Starting the season weaker than last box. I'm confident we'll get 3 in. I don't say 4, I'd say 3. I'll go a left back, centre back, and a forward. I'd like to see us get 2 strikers in. If we can get another 2 strikers in, it'd be fantastic. We don't have ammunition up front. As I said, my fear is, and it's like every Celtic fan's fear is, if Cuellar gets injured, we'll go up there. We're playing a Spanish midfield, we will be. When does the tour kit come out? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. Probably, if they do, like, I would say probably the 19th of August or the 12th of August. I'm going to go, I'd say the 19th. Probably they're going to be the 19th of August because they usually deal with, the kit release pictures, the pre-order stuff, and then I'd say the 19th, the 12th. See what happens. Hopefully I've seen it. I'm going to show you this picture now. I don't know how true to it is. My mate sent me this earlier on. I don't know if this is just a concept from someone making this. Right. Just 2 seconds now. I'm gonna have to jump off in a second, folks, because I have to go to the airport, so don't want to miss me flight. So reportedly, this could be a retro kit that we could be looking at bringing out. Look at this thing. Looks like the Blues Gobbler jersey, Liverpool Gobbler jersey. Don't know if there's any truth to it. Obviously, it has that design like the home kit, kind of Celtic design there. So don't know. It's retro. It's actually nice. But like, if that's gonna be if that's gonna be a tour jersey, I'd be like, I could have done a bit better there. So I don't know. Honestly, don't know yet. To be honest with you, I don't know if it is gonna be a tour kit. It's just it's been a leaked picture, so hopefully we'll find out over the next couple of weeks if there's any truth behind it. I don't know if it's just a retro edition shorts, because I know Man United, obviously they went with a white one with the old school Adidas badge in it as well. So see what happens with that. But anyways, folks, I'm going to jump off. Thanks very much for tuning in tonight. I'll try pop on tomorrow night. I'll get a short video done anyway. I'll try pop on tomorrow night for a podcast. As I said, if you could subscribe to the channel as well, we really appreciate it. And I'll catch you up with you all soon. Hell. Have a good one.